Hey there everyone, on MyTyme, this is NHL Supercard, and just while the game finishes updating there, this is the giveaway video. Okay, now apologies, I think I actually did record a video for the endurance, and then when it came to the editing, uploading that, I think I deleted it without actually ever uploading it. So this has been a bit longer in coming, but apologies for that. Just so you all know, the Easter promotion thing is over and done with now. All your eggs should have hatched. You should have some new cards, etc, etc. I'm not really too worried about it because it was not really the kind of promotion that I was looking for. But it's nice, it's something different, but it wasn't easy to get the legendary and the star eggs, so I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Now, next event is up, Road to the Cup. Being the giveaway episode, I'm going to explain the rules, etc, in just a moment. Before we kick off that, let's have a look at this season. Okay, how have we gone through? Right, so we've gone through pretty okay. I'm going to assume that I should get through here. Yep, if he's only got mainly epic pros. Okay, so we should be into the final. We will try and actually win the final because I could do with Chatty Bunch, as you can see. Yeah, I could do with those two legendaries now. Yes, the supports would be good, but having Pep Talk, which is plus 14 to all stats, is an epic for now. Without pulling a legendary support from the board or a star support, that will kind of do, I guess. Next job is going to be to try and get into a star tier season. So let's have a look at what's up for grabs, and rewards are going to be pretty decent. So as we go through, Adam Larson there, Williams, Jonathan Quick and Jonathan Quick. Now when I say pretty decent, I mean that'll be a pro star goalie. So I can guarantee you pretty much everybody who is in star tier and who has the kind of team capable of pushing through and getting the goalie will go for that pro. Okay, a pro goalie. Now the tier has been out for whatever it is, about 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. No, how many pros we had? One, two. So it's been out for a little while now. So here we go. Here's like the cream of the crop. The hardest kind of thing to improve is your goalie, your goaltender. So Jonathan Quick here. There you go. Of the LA Kings. So can I get him? Nah, I can't. Realistically, I tend to struggle hitting the legendary tier. What's my lineup actually looking like? Well, I do have a couple of people that I can bring in. I mean, I can get this Jason Spezza done, which will help. I have just got that Zach Proeasy, is it Zach? Yeah. Prod. So I just need to train him up. So train him up a bit more, so he'll go in as well. And I can also finish training up my Palat, which will help. But apart from that, I do think I am going to struggle. I need some good results from this season. Get me another pro. Maybe I'll be able to scrape into the star. Maybe we'll be able to go through the star and plus twos with a few titles. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But I'm not holding my breath. I'd love to be able to, but maybe I should have played some more games leading up to this so I'd have a better chance of having the kind of team that could push through. But we are where we are. So that is all that done. Let's get on to the giveaway very quickly. That I'm sure most of you are here to see. Prize again, just to reiterate, it's a £50 gift voucher from iTunes or Google Play to be used on the game. That's the idea of it. Now, for those of you in the UK, it's pretty simple to do. I just buy the voucher for the corresponding, what would you call it? I don't know, company? No, company's not a good word. I can't think what I want to say. But you can let me know your device. Obviously, if you're on an iPhone and I get you an iTunes, if you're using an Android, then I will get it for Google Play. So whichever you would use, let me know. I'll go out, purchase it, purchase the card, contact you on here via messaging, or you can send me an email, something like that, and I will then send you a picture of the voucher with the code, which you can then upload. Now please bear in mind, if you are under 18 and you don't have access to your account to make financial transactions, and changes, etc., then you need to get permission from whoever does, probably your parents, before entering, because if you happen to win it then you can't use it, then I'm sorry, that's not my fault. Okay, now it's not going to be exclusive just to UK players. I am going to offer people around the world, and after thinking about it, I come to the conclusion that I'm only going to offer it via PayPal. So you can, for example, be in Australia and enter. If you win, then I will do a PayPal transaction to give you the same £50. Obviously it won't be a voucher, it will just be a transaction into your account, and bear in mind that it is subject to handling fees, whatever they call them. So depending where you are will depend, it can range from 0.5 to 1.5 or 2%. So you're not going to get the full £50 worth. Obviously it's going to be a little bit lighter, but they're the two ways. So either in the UK you can get the voucher, anywhere else in the world you have to be able to accept a PayPal transaction, so you would need to have a PayPal account or have a parent or a adult or somebody who would be willing to take the transaction for you. Okay, so please bear those in mind. If any of those aren't applicable to you, then I would recommend not entering, because if you win and then you can't accept the reward, I will have to pick someone else. Okay, so just bear those in mind. Now just before we go to the question, just to let you guys know, I will be allowed entrance up until Sunday midnight on Sunday, which is going to be 12 basically PM GMT time. So if you're unsure what that is in your local time, go onto Google, something like that, check out time zones, put in UK GMT 2 o'clock, compare it to where you are, and then you'll know when the latest entry will be. So at that time, any comments after that will be disregarded. Okay, any answers after that will not be taken into consideration. Now the question is, what football team, and by football I do mean soccer because I'm in the UK, do I support? Okay, now it is an English team, so for example it isn't Barcelona. Now for your answer you just type hashtag and the team name, so hashtag Barcelona for example. Now it's in the top 4 tiers, which is going to be the Premiership, Championship, League 1 or League 2. It could be anyone from there. So if you're completely unsure, you can just put a guess in and hashtag whatever the team thinks. For example, if it's Barcelona, hashtag Barcelona, and that'll be your answer. If you do it more than once or enter more than one team, it will be your first comment, because I will put the comments in chronological order, and that'll be your first reply. Okay, you do need to be a subscriber. So if I do it and then you're picked, and then when I go and check you're not a subscriber, it will be scrapped, and then I will do another one and pick another person. Okay, so you have been warned, you do need to be a subscriber. And the answer to the question hasn't come out recently. I'm not going to say it in the next few days either, so it's just been dropped in subtly through my videos throughout the time of me recording. Originally, some of the really old ones, when it was first mentioned, was just in passing in conversation, and as a result I thought it was a good idea for me to use that. So for those of you who have watched the videos for a long time, you probably would have seen it at some stage. Now I have also dropped it in over the course of the last couple of months in anticipation of this, so if you have been paying attention then you may already know the answer. If not, then obviously you're free to guess. Now I am going to let people enter more than once. The way you can enter more than once is by leaving your comment on each of the giveaway videos for the free games. So WWE Supercard, NHL, MyNBA. So you can have free entrance. Okay, you'd have to leave your comment on each of the individual videos. Now it has to be the one which is the giveaway video. No good picking up a random NHL Supercard video and putting your answer on. It won't be counted. Okay, it's going to be completely disregarded. So must be to this specific video, or the video which is the giveaway video on whichever game you are going to put your answer on. You can put your comments. You can say anything in your comments as usual. You can say, hey, how's it going? That will not count as an answer. That will not count as your comment. When you put down hashtag and the team name that you're going to be guessing or applying? No, applying's not the word. You're going to be guessing, or the team which you think is your choice. of your that hashtag and that team name is going to be it. Okay, so you can make it into a comment. So you could say, hey, how's it going? Hashtag Barcelona, for example. Or you could say, hey, how you doing? And then have another comment, separate comment, which just says hashtag Barcelona. But that hashtag one is going to be your answer. Okay, so just bear that in mind. And multiple entrants. The first one, I will do it by chronological order. Anything else after that will not be included. You can enter it on each of the 3 corresponding videos. You can only win once. Okay, that is the other thing. So even if you have 3 entries, once you have been picked as a winner, if you then happen to be picked out again in another video, I would then obviously just say sorry, you have already won, and go again. So I want to give 3 different people. Okay, so if you don't know the answer, you can technically have 3 different guesses, which gives you a chance to get one of them right. If you do know the answer, then you can enter it 3 times, which gives you 3 chances to potentially be the winner. Okay, any questions? I was going to say comments at the beginning. If any questions, you can put them into the comments. Obviously, just do not put hashtag in your question, anything like that, because if you do hashtag Barcelona, for example, in your question, I will take that as your answer, because I'm not going to have people who are going to, maybe cleverly try and eliminate it down. Also, if you were to put just Barcelona without the hashtag, that would not be counted as an entrant either. So if you forget the hashtag and just put the team in, that will not be counted. Even if the team is right, it will not be counted. Okay, so keep those in mind. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be back during the week. I have a busy weekend here, so I will probably wait until a little bit before the deadline to do a video, see how this is actually going with the road to the cup even, and I'll be back obviously on the course of Sunday/Monday with the announcement of who has won the voucher or the £50 PayPal transaction. Okay, so good luck everyone. You must be a subscriber, remember that. Apart from that, I'm going to say best of luck, see you all soon, and don't send me private messages for the answer if you don't know it. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I'm also not going to enter it myself, which I probably should do, and randomly pick myself 3 times. But no, I'm not going to enter it myself, and I will be doing it on camera. Okay, so you will see all the list of all the people be numbered up. I then do a random number generator. I try and show you what the number is, and bam, stick it back on. That's going to be the person. Okay, so you'll be able to see who it was, and there'll be no kind of questions of, oh, you've just picked someone who you liked. Okay, so good luck with your entrance, and I will see you all very soon.